Hello and welcome to Miami Dolphins football here on the Samurai Radio Sports Network. I am your host, Samurai Radio. Tonight we bring you the Baltimore Ravens going against the Miami Dolphins here on Thursday prime time. All of this prime time hype has been great for the Miami Dolphins, and this game has been hyped up even more throughout the week. You see the debut of a new quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. As you see it on your screen, Adam Schefter tweeting out at around 2 o'clock in the morning that the Miami Dolphins sent 2 first-round picks and a future second-round pick to the New England Patriots for good old Jimmy Garoppolo, which is a huge trade. The Miami Dolphins not really wanting to trust Brad Kaya, even though Adam Gase said that he would be the starter and they have faith in him. It looks like something must have clicked, and they, I guess, got, needy for a quarterback, and so they traded for Garoppolo, but the Dolphins will defer to the second half, so Andrew Franks gets week number 8 underway, and this one will go to the back of the end zone for a touchback. So this one is a really interesting one, but first, let's introduce the Baltimore Ravens quarterback. Joe Flacco, 12 touchdowns and 5 picks. You want to see that completion percentage go up just a little bit for Flacco, but he hasn't turned the ball over as much as he's been throwing touchdown passes here through week number 8. You see his offensive line there held by second-year man Ronnie Staley, as well as having a new weapon there in Jeremy Maclin. Notable actors for the Dolphins: J.J. Koamisi, Ted Larson, Lemon Barrow, and someone you don't see on that list is Ryan Tannehill, who is out for, or at least we like to think, he's out for at least 6 to 8 weeks with an injury on the IR. First carry goes to Danny Woodhead, and that one is stopped at the line of scrimmage, tackled by Lawrence Timmons, who has played absolutely outstanding for the Dolphins this season. Second and 10, handoff to Woodhead again. This time gets first down at the 40, tries to make a man miss, gets out of Timmons' tackle, and then gets tackled by the rookie Charles Harris. And a nice job there by Woodhead, but a nice job getting the tackle by Harris, and that one could have gone yard. First and 10 at the 45-yard line, time winding down. Flacco hands the ball off once again to Woodhead. Woodhead breaks another tackle. Danny Woodhead has room to run. He's at the 30, the 25, 20, 15, and then gets tackled. That one by Jabril Peppers. There's an injury on the play. No sign of a man down right now, so we'll get back to you guys on that one. But it's a first and 10 now at the 12-yard line after a huge run by Danny Woodhead. Flacco once again handed off, but this time Devon Godchild, the rookie who surprised all of us really this year, gets a stop there, a 4-yard loss, second and 14. Flacco once again gives it off, this time to Woodhead, and this one tackled down by Xavier Howard, I believe, on that play. So now a third and 7 at the 9. You know the Dolphins would love to bend but not break here. You got Godchild and Sue as those defensive tackles. Pass rush coming, Flacco looking, finds, that one's to Ben Watson, and that's a touchdown. It looked like he might have been maybe down at the 1, but the hard hit flipped him over, and he was able to score, so the PAT is up and good from Justin Tucker. I mean, he doesn't really miss, so I don't know what you could expect out of him. He is 10 out of 10 no matter what. So a 6-play, 76-yard drive only took them 3 minutes and 4 seconds. A lot of running the ball there, and they were able to show that the Dolphins' defense isn't as good as they think. But, man, Jimmy Garoppolo, he's only got 1 pass so far this year. It was on a fake field goal. Went 28 yards for a touchdown. But Jimmy Garoppolo is going to lead this Dolphins offense that's got a great offensive line. You got Tutsil, Asiata, Whitehair, and company there. Then you got Devontae Parker, Kenyon Drake, Tevin Coleman, Julius Thomas, and Jarvis Landry. But this defense, led by Brandon Williams there on that defensive line. The big man got the big contract this offseason. You got C.J. Mosley, Terrell Suggs, and Tyus Bowser. Bowser, a rookie, who's showing his worth. Then you got a good secondary. Brandon Carr, kind of the weak link there, but we'll see what they can do for Jimmy Garoppolo, who gets his first start this season and his first start as a Dolphin. Make sure you guys follow the Twitter down below. Garoppolo drawing back to pass, looking, and he finds Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey makes a man miss, gets tackled by 3 Baltimore Ravens, but they'll credit it to Eric Weddle. So Adam Gase not showing that he's afraid to pass with his new QB. First and 10 at the 36. Garoppolo gets it off. Dropping back to pass, fires that one to Devontae Parker. And it looks like Parker dropped that, and he did. So no first down there. 2nd and 10, Coleman in the backfield, 36-yard line for the Miami Dolphins. Hand off to Coleman. Coleman trying to go up the middle, and he'll get stopped quickly for a gain of only 2. 3rd and 8 now for Garoppolo. Time winding down on the clock. He's got to hike the ball. He does. Drop back to pass. 5-man rush. Garoppolo finds a man. That's Anthony Fasano. And Fasano fights for the first down. So Jimmy Garoppolo, 2 for 3, 20 yards. Should probably be 3 for 3 here. But Devontae Parker did end up dropping that pass. But it is a first down for the Miami Dolphins. 1st and 10 to 47. You got Coleman in the backfield. Your slot receiver is Christian McCaffrey. And they just get the ball off. 4-man rush. Throws this one to Jarvis Landry. Landry makes 1-man miss, but falls down after a gain of 5. So 2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line now for Garoppolo and the Dolphins. Garoppolo, play action to Tevin Coleman. He's dropping that to pass. Fires that one to Jarvis Landry. Landry's got room to run, and Landry down at the 29-yard line. Nice pass there by Jimmy Garoppolo, and it's now a 1st and 10. So really Adam Gase sowing trust in his new QB, but they'll hand it off to Coleman this time. Coleman had a hole, just couldn't find it. 2nd and 8 now at the 27-yard line. So Jimmy Garoppolo has Coleman in the backfield again. Slot receiver is Leonte Carew. Drawing back to pass. He's looking, fires. That one's to Devontae Parker. What a catch to go out and grab that one after the drop earlier. That one is a gain of 15. First reception on the day for Devontae Parker. 1st and 10 at the 12. Garoppolo drawing back to pass. 5-man rush. Looking, fires. That one to Jarvis Landry. And Landry drops it. Would have been a first down at around the 2, maybe 2.5-yard line. 2nd and 10 at the 12. 6 minutes, 40 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Garoppolo dropping back to pass. 4-man rush. He's looking. Has all the time in the world. Drops back on his weak foot. Throws to Carew, who ends up dropping. So that's 3 drops now by the Miami Dolphins wide receivers. Big plays could have been. 3rd and 10 at the 12. Kenyon Drake in the backfield for the Miami Dolphins. And Jimmy Garoppolo taking his time to hike the ball. Not really making any adjustments here, but clock's running out. He's got to make a play. Garoppolo dropping back to pass. Looking, fires. That's Devontae Parker in a touchdown. Miami Dolphins answer and are hoping to tie the game. You'll have Andrew Franks come on. You see Devontae Parker. Love the showboating there as he catches the tough bullet from Jimmy Garoppolo, and that one is a Miami Dolphins touchdown. So Andrew Franks hold by Kaya, kick up and splits the uprights and good. An 11-play 75-yard drive. Took 5 minutes and 22 seconds. So we'll have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line for Flacco. He's got Woodhead in the backfield again. He's going to drop back to pass. Blitz coming. He finds a man. That one is Williams, and that blitz was coming. Tedrick Thompson there on the tackle. The rookie who's filling in for a man who'll be back, TJ McDonald, next week. And play action. Dropping back to pass. 4-man rush. He's got all the time in the world. Looking, fires this one deep, and that's picked off. Tony Lippett gets the interception. He's at the 20, 25, 30. He's got room to run. Tony Lippett trying to make something work, but gets tackled down. And that was by Mike Wallace. Gets to the 32-yard line. Probably could have cut right there. But that's his 3rd interception of the season. But after a failed Miami Dolphins drive, Flacco gets the ball back at the 9-yard line, looking to make something happen. Flacco, John Match pass fires, and that one's caught. Mike Wallace, that is a Baltimore Ravens touchdown. So the Dolphins are now down 14-7, pending the Justin Tucker extra point, but these always go in. And that one, no doubt about it. 10-play, 88-yard drive, 5 minutes, 19 seconds. You only saw one there. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel to see more of the Miami Dolphins franchise mode here. 1st and 10 at the 30. Garoppolo, John Match pass. He's looking, fires, and not going to connect with Jarvis Landry. He's a little bit too far in front of him. So 2nd and 10 at the 30. 3 targets to Landry, only 1 catch. So haven't really been in sync there. 2nd and 10 at the 30. John Match pass. 4-man rush. 5 coming after that. McCaffrey gets the catch and down. They'll say at the 39. And that's really, really close to the first down. So 3rd and 1. John Match pass once again. Garoppolo looking, finds. That's Devontae Parker. He gets hit hard and drops the ball. He had a couple options there, but went for Parker. But a 4th and 1 at the 39-yard line. And it looks like Gase is fine with sending his guys out there. Thursday night lights, you got to do something. Looks like they're stacking the box. Baltimore is. Drama makes some changes. Dropping back. He has a man open. It's Parker, but he gets sacked. Devontae Parker had a safety, Eric Weddle, on him, and he was wide open. If the ball got to him, no way he gets caught. 1st and 10, run up the middle, but gets stopped quickly by McMillan. So it'll be a 2nd and 14. Raekwon McMillan, a great play there at the 40 now. 2nd and 14. Baltimore, 83 rushing yards to the Dolphins 4. And once again, 4-man rush. Dropping back to pass. Throws in that one. Could have been intercepted by Tedrick Thompson, but he wanted to make a play on the receiver instead of on the ball. If he just patiently waited just for a second there, he probably would have had the 2nd pick of Flacco's day. 3rd and 14. Flacco dropping back to pass. This one's big for the Dolphins. That one going to Ben Watson. Makes a man miss. That was Xavier Howard. And now it's a 1st and 10 at the 15. Dolphins can't be giving up those huge plays. This one, hand off to Woodhead. Gets tackled quickly, though. That time by the newcomer, Jamie Collins, who makes his first tackle as a Dolphin. Woodhead, 11 touches for 90 yards, and we're not even into the 2nd half. Timmons coming up the middle, screaming, but that one is going to be sacked, and that is Jamie Collins. But Collins is hurt. He makes his first 2 tackles as a Dolphin. One was a great play. The other one was a great sack. And now he is down, so we will make sure to get to you guys with that. Hopefully Jamie Collins is okay. The Dolphins did trade for him after trading away Kiko Alonso. And, of course, they want him healthy. He is a great coverage linebacker. Also can rush the passer. Play action. 4-man rush for the Dolphins. Dropping everyone else into zone. Flacco's got all the time in the world. He throws. That one's caught by Rashad Perryman, but I think they'll say his forward progress brings him to 4th and inches, and it will. And it's a bruised sternum for Jamie Collins, so he will not return. It'll be Neville Hewitt in his place. 4th and inches. This should just be automatic for Justin Tucker. Hold by Mallet. And yeah, that one straight through the middle. 17-7 now for the Dolphins. And things not looking good. The Dolphins don't succeed on another offensive drive. So 3rd and 1. Woodhead gets the carry. Woodhead has room to run. Danny Woodhead, the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 touchdown. This is not looking good if you are the Miami Dolphins. A 57-yard touchdown run. And the PAT, which will ultimately be good, makes this a 24-7 game. 5 plays, 78 yards, but that run was the big one. So it's a 2nd and 7 now at the 41-yard line. The Dolphins need to make something happen. Garoppolo, pass rush coming, fires. That one to McCaffrey. McCaffrey drops the ball. So it's a 3rd and 7 at the 41-yard line. Slot receivers, Leonte Carew, Landry, and McCaffrey on the outside. Your tight end is Julius Thomas. Drawing back to pass. Garoppolo looking, can't find anything. He'll get sacked. And that's Tyus Bowser coming off the edge. He gets the sack. It's now a 3rd and 11 at the 24 for Baltimore. With 2 minutes, 29 seconds remaining. Flacco drawing back to pass. 5-man rush looking, finds Rashad Perryman. And Perryman makes some moves and gets to the 40-yard line. 1:56 after the 2-minute warning. And we'll see what happens. 2nd and 10. Flacco drawing back to pass. Pressure coming. That's Cam Wake. Steps up, throws across his body to Mike Wallace. And wow. Mike Wallace got hit hard by Lawrence Timmons. That one's something that's gonna, if you weren't in your game already today, that's gonna snap you out of whatever daydream you were in. 3rd and 1 at the 49. Time's a ticking, but I'm sure the Dolphins just want to get them off the field. And that one, 1st down. Now it's a 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard rush by Woodhead at the 40-yard line. 1:09 remaining. Flacco gonna drop back to pass. Look and get sacked, and that's Cam Wake. Cameron Wake, the ageless end, gets the sack there. It's now 1.5 sacks on the day for him. 3rd and 12 at the 48-yard line. Flacco dropping back to pass. 4-man rush from the Dolphins. Flacco looking, fires to the outside, gets a man. That's Mike Wallace. Wallace at the 10-5, And that one is yet another Baltimore Ravens touchdown. And this one, if you guys watched last year when the Dolphins played the Cincinnati Bengals on Thursday night, it's got to be the curse of the uniforms, man, because the Dolphins down 31-7. But Garoppolo looking, fires. That one to Jarvis Landry on a 1st and 10. Gets to the 38. Time's ticking, 23 seconds remaining. Gonna run no huddle here. Gotta get his men to the line. 18 seconds remaining. By the time he hikes, it'll probably be 15. He hikes it, 15 seconds remaining. Draws back to fast, fires. That's a wide open man. That's Christian McCaffrey. McCaffrey makes a man miss, and McCaffrey breaks a tackle, stays in bounds. And Christian McCaffrey scores a 38-yard touchdown. But that one was more of a beauty. He broke one tackle, made a man miss, stays in bounds, and Franks can make this a 14-31 game, and he does. That will bring us into halftime. Your Miami Dolphins down big here, 31-14. That was a clutch touchdown by McCaffrey at the end. We'll see you guys after this halftime break. So we welcome you back here to Baltimore. After the second half kickoff, the Miami Dolphins have the ball, and this is a weird counter play to Coleman, and it's going to go for a loss. The Dolphins haven't been able to go to the run as much as they would like. Without the loss of Jay Ajayi, of course, it's going to affect you. So they've had to pass the ball a lot more than they've expected. Garoppolo dropping back to pass, looking for a man, finds. That's Devontae Parker, catches it. Devontae Parker has room to run at the 40. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. No one's going to catch him. Devontae Parker scores and makes this a 10-point game if the field goal, or excuse me, the extra point is good. So pending the extra point from Franks, the hold, the kick, almost blocked, but it is good. So suddenly, 2 plays, 71 yards, 54 seconds, and this is a 10-point game. 1st and 10 at the 45. Fake handoff. This is going to be a blitz. 6-man rushing. Someone's got to get to Flacco, and someone does. That's the rookie, Akilo Witherspoon, who was acquired for a 3rd-round pick from the 49ers. As you guys know, he was a 3rd-round pick, first pick in the 3rd round. This past draft, Flacco drops back to pass, finds a man, but that looks to be out of bounds, and the rest will call it no catch. 3rd and 23. The Dolphins have given up a bunch of 3rd downs this game, and huge ones at that. This could be a huge confidence booster and a huge stop. Play action. Dropping that to pass. Pass rush coming. Fires deep. And this one, they'll say it is out of bounds. No catch. Great coverage there by the rookie, Cordea Tankersley. And now, coming out again, Devontae Parker, 4 targets, 4 receptions, 103 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the day. 3rd and 4th to 23. This could be huge for the Dolphins, get this conversion. 5-man rush, fires Devontae Parker, and this time he hangs on that quick slant. Garoppolo, surprisingly, 14 for 26, 3 touchdowns. Coleman going to get the handoff, going to run, makes a man miss, finds some room, and suddenly this Dolphins offense is looking good. 2nd and 2 now for the Miami Dolphins at the 38-yard line. Got to make something happen. Garoppolo making some changes at the line. Tevin Coleman, though, going to make those yards go backwards. C.J. Mosley able to get the stop there. 3rd and 6, you see. Playing off coverage on Devontae Parker on that left side. Garoppolo running, fires across his body and completes that one to Julius Thomas. What a throw by Jimmy Garoppolo. Fires in between 3 defenders to Julius Thomas, who's able to make the catch. Only his 2nd catch of the day. 1st and 10 by Garoppolo. 4-man rush. Fires this one deep, and that one, is that a pass interference on the defense? They call pass interference on the defense, but it's on Jarvis Landry, and this one will stick. That's a Madden glitch. I have to say, I hate that. I just saw this one editing, that pisses me off. But now it is a 2nd and 20 at the 49. Garoppolo, play action, dropping out to pass. He's looking, sets his feet, finds a man. That's Anthony Fasano. Fasano stiff arms him in and gets down to the 15-yard line. So after a Madden glitch, Garoppolo throws to Anthony Fasano. 1st and 10, giving it off, 3rd and 2, giving it off to Tevin Coleman. Coleman down to the 2-yard line. So this offense now has finally found something here. 1st and goal, Kenyon Drake in the backfield. Drake makes a man miss, and that was Brandon Williams. And Kenyon Drake is able to score. Kenyon Drake able to find something. Now that good old Jay Ajayi is out for 3 more weeks. Kaya hold, kick good. It is a 3-point game. Ladies and gentlemen, a 12-play, 78-yard drive there. It is a 3-point game with 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in the 3rd. This will be a handoff to Danny Woodhead, who makes a fumble, and that one's picked up by Lawrence Timmons. Timmons wants to take this one back, makes a juke move, makes a man miss. That one was the quarterback, Flacco. What a hard hit by the rookie, Jabril Peppers, to force the fumble. And after a 2-yard loss, it's a 2nd and 12. 5 wide receivers set. Garoppolo dropping back to pass. Only a 3-man rush. He should have some time. Fires this one to Julius Thomas, and that one looks to be a gain of 12. It'll be 3rd and 1. Although they'll place it at the 20-yard line. So it's a 3rd and 1 at the 20. 3 seconds remaining in the 3rd. Hand off to Kenyon Drake. Drake looked to have some room in front of him, but Kenyon Drake gets the 1st down. 1st and 10 going into the 4th quarter. Miami Dolphins 28. Baltimore Ravens 31. So we bring it back to Baltimore here, as the Miami Dolphins have scored 21 unanswered points and are looking to put some more points on the board here. Another 5 wide receivers set for the Dolphins, and Garoppolo gets a pass rush coming. He throws it. That one should have been picked off. Wow. That should have been an interception, but C.J. Mosley drops it, so it's a 2nd and 10 at the 17. And this one goes to Coleman. Coleman has a 1st down. Coleman fumbles the ball, and this one is picked up by the Baltimore. Wow. The Dolphins now are in a bad position, but Bobby Rainey can't get anything going. That's Raekwon McMillan and Vincent Taylor who gets the 2-yard loss there. McMillan's having a great rookie season. 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line. Flacco drops back, hands it off to Bobby Rainey, who gets stopped by Timmons, but not after a huge gain. But since he was so negative in the column, only 2 yards on the day out of 6 rushes. 3rd and 1 at the 40. This stop could be huge for the Miami Dolphins. And Flacco, that's a screen and a really bad one. Mike Wallace makes a man miss, but the tackle there by Josh Caraway brings up a 4th and inches. But they're able to have a Dolphin stop on offense, so they get the ball back. 3rd and 13. Flacco dropping back to pass. He's looking, and Vincent Taylor's dropping into coverage. This one deep. That one to Mike Wallace. Brashad Perriman gets to the 5 and touchdown. Tedrick Thompson, the rookie, covering that one, and nothing you could do. A 77-yard bomb with 6 minutes and 39 seconds remaining. It's about to be another 10-point lead by Baltimore. Dolphins fans, this one looks out of reach. 10-point game with 6 minutes, 34 seconds. This one could be a huge win for the Dolphins. We'll see what Jimmy G has got cooked up. Fasano and Coleman in the backfield here. Tight end is Thomas. There's a wide open man. It's Devontae Parker. Devontae Parker at the 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Can he get there? No one will catch him. Devontae Parker for his 3rd touchdown of the day. And that one, I believe, was around 76 yards. So he's close to 200 yards receiving on the day. And his 6th touchdown of the year. Kaya holds, kick good. And somehow, a one-play 70-yard drive makes this a 3-point game once again. So the Dolphins have a chance. Defense has to be able to stop it. Vincent Taylor makes a great play there. You see the offense passing-wise basically even. Both defenses not being able to help themselves in the pass game. 2nd and 8, run off to the left side of the ball. And for some reason, Tedrick Thompson was going towards Woodhead and then drops back. 3rd and 1 now at the 34. The Dolphins need this stop with 5 minutes remaining. We'll see what can happen here. Woodhead gets the ball and gets stopped by Timmons, who gets help from Tedrick Thompson, who made a mistake earlier, gave him a touchdown earlier, but gets a huge stop. And the Dolphins not trusting them to not run the fake, dropping back into a coverage, but it is a fake. And this ball might have a Baltimore hop, and will get out of bounds. No. Gets to the 3-yard line. The Dolphins will have to go 97 yards to win this game with 4 minutes remaining. What a punt. 4 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. Garoppolo has one man in the backfield. That's Coleman. He hands the ball off to Coleman, who gets stopped. And they'll say he was stopped at the line of scrimmage. So no mishaps there. Not going to be at the 1. 2nd and 11 at the 3-yard line. Shotgun set. One tight end. Your slot receiver is McCaffrey. Garoppolo looking, rolling out. Sets his feet, throws. That's McCaffrey. McCaffrey catches it. The 40, the 45, 50. 40 again, 35, 30. And gets tackled out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Jimmy Garoppolo has 436 yards on his debut as a Dolphin. 3rd and 11 at the 31-yard line right now for the Miami Dolphins. Can Garoppolo get the comeback done? Dropping back to pass, 4-man rush, fires this one to Carew. Carew hangs on to, gets a first down. 447 yards now for Garoppolo. This one is getting really interesting. That was Carew's first catch of the day, went for 11 yards. 1st and 10, Garoppolo making some changes. Kenyon Drake in the backfield, hands it off to Drake. Drake's got room to run. Drake one man to beat, makes the man miss. Drake fighting for extra yards and gets down to the 7-yard line. Kenyon Drake's showing to be better than Tevin Coleman in this game. We've seen a lot of good out of Coleman so far this year. It's interesting that he hasn't been able to perform, but the Dolphins, they are a field goal away from tying and a touchdown away from completing the comeback. This one, ladies and gentlemen, could be crazy. 1st and goal at the 7. Coleman in the backfield. Making an adjustment there by Garoppolo. Hand off to Coleman. Coleman's got a room to run, and Tevin Coleman scores. Just as I was talking about how Tevin Coleman hasn't been able to step up, he gets the touchdown that the Dolphins needed the most. Franks can make this a 4-point game. Kick is good. Baltimore has 1:58 to drive 75 yards and score to win the game. No field goals accepted here. Flacco drawing back to pass. He is looking. Fires. Has a man deep but misses him. And if that one was on target, it looks like Jabril Peppers could have had a chance to pick that one off or at least make a play. 2nd and 10 now. 1:54 remaining at the 25-yard line. Flacco making an audible. Drops back to pass. Dolphins rushing forward. Finds a man, and that could have been picked off. That one was dropped by Neville Hewitt. Neville Hewitt could have had the game sealed for the Dolphins, but Flacco gets another chance. 3rd and 10 at the 25-yard line. Flacco's got a man in the backfield. That's Danny Woodhead, but tries to get the Dolphins to come off sides. And they'll actually get a neutral zone infraction on the defense. It looked like Godchow was not involved in terms of, should have been on at least someone on the offensive line, number 71 there. But no, it's a 3rd and 5 now, 1:50 remaining. All this happening with only 10 seconds off the clock. Flacco dropping that to pass, looking, fires that one to the outside, and they'll call it a catch. Jarvis Landry pleading on the sideline for an incompletion, but not going to happen. 1st and 10 at the 43. Time is ticking. Flacco dropping that to pass, looking, going to try to find a man, and Cameron Wayne gets the sack. An awkward sack, but Cameron Wake, the ageless defensive end, has 2.5 sacks on the day. Flacco's got to get his men to the line. 3 timeouts remaining, though. A minute 12. They'll probably get up with a minute 10. They hike the ball. A minute 10 remaining. Flacco looking, getting some time. Throws outside. That one's Danny Woodhead, but Woodhead steps out of bounds. Woodhead had more room to run, and Baltimore has 3 timeouts. He could have done something there. 3rd and 9. A minute 5 remaining at the 42-yard line. Bunch set off to the right. One wide receiver off to the left, and Gase calls a timeout. Didn't like how things were set up there. So now 2 receivers off to the left, 1 tight end, that's Watson, and 1 receiver to the right. You got Bobby Rainey in the backfield. Dolphins sending forward, getting some pressure. Cameron Wake's coming with the heat. That ball's thrown and intercepted by Tony Lippett. That one will stand, and that's Tony Lippett's 2nd pick of the day, and that one is a game ender. Trying to hit the corner C route on that play and not able to get it done. Flacco had the pressure coming, unloads to a man who wasn't open, and Tony Lippett covered that play perfectly, and man, gets the stop that wins the Dolphins the game, and they will complete the comeback after hitting that victory formation. And here it is, Dolphins come away with a win on Thursday night. Probably the most exciting Thursday night football game you will ever see. The Dolphins were down 31-7 before the half. Get a touchdown late in that 2nd quarter. Makes it 31-14. Went on a 28-point scoring run before the before Flacco was able to find a man and score. Then backs against the wall with 5 minutes remaining. They fire a touchdown, or at least a great pass to Christian McCaffrey. I mean, I'm at a loss for words. That comeback was insane. Garoppolo had to drive 97 yards and was able to do it. And Tevin Coleman finishing with a touchdown after the bad day he had, after the mistakes he made on the fumble. Him to finish that game off with a touchdown for be the game ender. I mean, Garoppolo had a great game. Devontae Parker, 6 receptions for 180 yards. And 3 touchdowns on the day, but wow. For the game to end like that, I mean, completely outplayed in rushing, but man, the 3 takeaways were what won the Dolphins the game. The fumble, the pick, that could have been a huge touchdown, and news is that the Miami Dolphins are going to give their ace kicker, Andrew Franks, a new deal. They've been discussing it for weeks, and I think they finally agreed on a contract, and they did so. Andrew Franks has 7 more years with the Dolphins. And the Dolphins also wanting to make a contract negotiation with Jimmy Garoppolo, but right now his asking price is extremely high. And I think the Dolphins are going to be in some deep negotiations with Garoppolo for a long time this season. So we should see how that goes, as I'm sure the Dolphins don't want to pay him franchise QB money, but want to have him locked up. If they want to do that, they can franchise tag him. But they declined his first offer. So, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video here. Week number 9, I'm going to hope to get out sometime later this week on Wednesday. This should go up Monday night at 7 o'clock. Hope you guys did very much enjoy. Make sure you like the video down below. Make sure you comment down below your thoughts on this epic comeback. And it even surprised me as I was editing, because I recorded this a long time ago. But, man, guys, subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time. And as always, peace.